Hey buddy, it's Rick here. Just come out of the gym on Wednesday, 9 August. So, just a little commentary about the frustrating nonsense with this soccer team from the United States, the women's soccer team, piloted by Rapinoe, the same crap we had to put up with before. It's the Colin Kaepernick effect, going way out of whack. See, here's the thing. I'm hoping this happens actually too, because I'm sick and tired of it myself, and a lot of Americans are. The media is very force-feeding. They don't want to see their own problems. And I'll go in a tangent here, and I said this before, it's why they're attacking Trump as much as they are to the very end, because they're afraid of him. You don't attack a man like that unless you have an agenda and a reason, because they're afraid of him. Because the more they do this, his poll numbers goes up and Biden's goes down, because the reality is Biden's destroying, and his cohorts are destroying this nation financially and every other way. That's realistically. So you can dump and Trump all you want, but the reality of what's happening right now in the last over 2.5 years now is not good. So they keep doing that, and as a result, though, Trump's poll numbers are going up, and they're petrified about it. Okay? This Rapinoe thing, I'll go back to this. A lot of people did not care if the American soccer team lost. Matter of fact, they cheered it. Less and less people cared this year, I think, than in many years. Why? Because of that fiasco of a team we had. Okay, don't give me the stuff about their right to their opinion. Yes, you do have a right to your opinion. I understand that. But there is a time and a place for everything. I've said this before. And the left wing doesn't understand that. That's why Kaepernick, nobody wants anything to do with him any team. He didn't understand that. You have a right to protest. All right, they make it all about them. And it's not. It's about what you're representing. This team represented the United States of America. That means you're an ambassador while you're there. Just like all the other players from their teams respect their teams, ours didn't. If you don't want to be on the team because you don't like the country, you don't have to be. This is not a communist country. Not yet, anyways. You don't have to be on that team. If you have all these problems, all these hang-ups, and all this social justice, and all this nonsense, and everything else you want to talk about, fine. Do it on your own time. But if you select and elect to be the soccer team for the United States during that tournament, that means you are now accepting the respect of the country, do your best behavior, and keep your personal opinions to yourself. If you can't do that, don't play. Simple as that. You have a choice, don't do it. No, instead you go in there and you grandstand your own personal objectives, vendettas, and anything else that you have as an agenda. People saying, oh, she's trying to promote that she's gay. Nobody gives a shit that you're gay. You went out there and did the best that you can for the United States of America and respect the country and the flag. Nobody would care what your sexual orientation is. They just care that you played the game the best you can and represented the country in as much respect as you can. That's all people would care about. You make it about that. You make it about yourself. Not the American people. Stop with the BS. You make this about your agenda. Poor me, poor us. It's not a place for it. There's a time and a place to talk politics, to talk whatever, and that's not it. Okay? Just like, for instance, I know it's a much smaller scale. On my board, my music board, I stress no politics, no nothing, religion, this and that. Not that I don't like to talk about those, because obviously I do. But not when it comes to that genre. When it comes to that forum. No. I don't believe entertainment should have anything to do with your personal agendas. And therefore, on that music board, there's nothing but music. Other people's music, my music, that's it. It's a music board for all to enjoy regardless of what you stand for. This is the same thing, obviously in a much larger scale. You don't use that's very important when you're playing those games. Not so much who wins or loses that's going to affect our lives. It's how you respect your country. You've been chosen amongst many people that would love to be in your shoes. All right? You didn't even do very good this year. First time you eliminated like that, you didn't do good. And Rapinoe misses the last kick. Okay? Karma. Maybe if you concentrated on playing more than worrying about your agendas and showing about how you can kneel and disrespect and all this attention, this negative attention on you that you're more concerned about, maybe you would have done better. Okay, no, I'm going to say this one more time. Nobody cares or has a problem with your personal opinions because everybody has a right to them. But there is a time and a place for them. That's not it. You made a fool and an ass out of every one of yourselves, and you lost. Good. I hate to say it as an American, but good. And many people were very, very happy that you did. You were not loved by a lot of American people because you showed you shit in the country for your own agenda. I don't care what your agenda is. Left wing, right wing, I don't care. It's always the left doing this shit anyways. So even though I say that, it's always the left pulling this garbage. I don't care what your agenda is. I don't. And I guarantee you most of the American public would not care. But you made it about your agenda. You made it about yourself. And therefore, you are the people that brought this upon yourself. Nobody else is judging you. So stop the nonsense. This is always a left-wing problem. There is a time and a place for it. You see it at rock concerts, country concerts, everything. There's always these lefties have to get up and start spewing political shit at entertainment forums, which a lot of people, and they don't understand, there's other people that don't want to listen to that. Not everybody thinks the way you think. The left-wing media would have you think that everybody's woke. No, there's a lot of people, and it showed during this, a lot of people don't care about you. A lot of people are sick and tired of this nonsense. This Colin Kaepernick effect. They're tired of it. So, you lost. Guess what? Good. Get lost. Nobody cares. It's Rick here. Have a great day. God bless.